The Window World Sports Report.
It's been a holiday week jam-packed with college football action to ring in the new year. And when you get a name like Manning in football, Longhorns fans saw the performance in the Citrus Bowl and thought maybe if they just lost one less game, it'd all be different. Now, give Michigan credit in the midst of a coaching scandal. They showed up leading in the first half. Bryce Underwood finds Kendrick Bell in the end zone for the 19-yard touchdown. That play would be reviewed and then confirmed. All good for Michigan until Arch Manning balled out, throwing for 221 yards through the air and 2 passing touchdowns, while also rushing for 155 yards and 2 tutties on the ground. Just on 9 carries, the Heisman favorite to start the season, at least showing out in a bowl game when many would have been in the transfer portal or have sat out. The Longhorns running away with the Citrus Bowl 41-27 over Michigan. Now turning it over, Ohio State and head coach Ryan Day looking to defend their national championship title from a year ago. In their way stood Miami Hurricanes. This game a snoozer until the second quarter. Boom, Carson Beck 9-yard passing touchdown to Mark Fletcher Jr. Later in that same quarter, Hurricanes on defense showing up for the U. Julian Sayin intercepted by Keontae Scott, returns it for 72 yards. Pay dirt, touchdown. Later in the fourth quarter, Julian Sayin catching back up a touchdown pass to Jeremiah Smith. That caught them closer, 17-14, pulling them. It's just close, but it was little too late as Miami with a stunner over the defending champions, 24-14. The 10 seed will move on and sit tight to hopefully move on after this round, reminding everyone that the debate stirred by Notre Dame and their fans after they were kept out of the playoff in favor of Miami, well, that's starting to look like a good decision as Miami took down A&M and then Ohio State back-to-back. Now, if you're like me and you expected Texas Tech versus Oregon to be a shootout, well, that was the wrong answer. Earlier today, Orange Bowl, all Ducks all day. Oregon freshman Brandon Finney Jr. had 3 takeaways, 2 interceptions, and a fumble recovery you see there. And the 5th-seeded Oregon Ducks silenced number 4 Texas Tech's offense for a 23-0 shutout win in the college football playoff quarterfinal. Texas Tech was second in the nation this year, averaging 42.5 points per game. Well, today a goose egg, and that will make the trip back to Lubbock a long one. Here's what Texas Tech head coach Joey McGuire had to say postgame.
Down, but I hope you've enjoyed every second of this year, man. This is such a special team, and I'm so proud of them, but thank you for that. Hats off to Dan Lanning and hats off to the Oregon Ducks. Just an incredible football team.
Tech will have to sit on this loss a long time until they open back up against Abilene Christian. Oregon, the Ducks, on the other hand, have tied their school record for wins in a season and await the Indiana-Alabama winner, that being Indiana. And let's dive right into that game. Many people had the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl, with Indiana Heisman Trophy winner Fernando Mendoza taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide as the game of the day, heck, maybe even of the year. Well, that just wasn't the case, unless you live in Bloomington, Indiana. Mendoza striking for 3 touchdowns on the day while getting some help from his defense, including a strip fumble. Right here, Alabama wouldn't put points on the board until the 3rd quarter. That being a field goal, that's all they would get. Indiana punches their ticket for a date with Oregon in the semifinals with a blowout, 38-3 win. Just a hectic day in sports all around the board. And I got to say, you got to keep watching football until it ends in about a month because we're going to be waiting a long time to start again later, guys.